All right, I'm gonna start with this. I know all the other questions all these great reporters already asked, so that's gonna bore you. Tell me about what is it? The Strawberry Fest.
Oh man, I used to run that place when I was in high school and stuff. I had all the free workers passes where I would go up there and like bodyguard for the Strawberry Queen girls that won all the pageants, and I would just get front row to all the concerts and little discounts to all the food stands and stuff. I haven't been since high school because I was up at Florida State, and then being in pro ball, you're playing when it's going on, but. Man, that first day that I can get back to, whenever that is, I'm going to tear that place up.
Shout out to my man Shine, my camera guy. I asked him about Plant City. I go, give me one thing. He goes, ask about that. So what the hell is a Strawberry Fest?
It's concerts. There's two concerts, one at like noon and one at night, and then it's just rides and the best food you've ever had. It's just a normal fare, but it's massive, and it's normally like every big country artist. You'll have like Nelly or Flo Rida come in occasionally, just for like one of the nights, and everyone loves it. Every concert like sells out pretty much. It's everyone around here's favorite time of the year.
You sold me, man. We may have to come back around.
We can stop down during spring training.
Yeah, I will definitely put that in the park. All right, you've pitched here in this ballpark, right?
Yep. I have fall high school. It was against. I think I threw a couple games throughout my high school career, but I've hit here. I hit a ground rule double. In one of the games in like a wood bat tournament off of a guy that the Yankees actually ended up drafting, and then I pitched here multiple times.
So this is as home as it's ever going to get for you. And think about it. Who knows where the Rays are going to play going forward? Yeah. And I'm sure you've been over to the Dome when the Dome's back open. Yeah. Would you say this may be the closest you'll ever get a chance possibly to pitch at home in your life?
Yeah, I mean, no doubt, especially in a professional aspect. I mean, I'm 20-something, maybe 20 minutes away from my childhood house where I grew up and where I, have my house down the road where I live now, and it's going to be awesome to see the amount of hometown people I get here for not only the next couple games, but especially for the start on Sunday.
All right, here's the deal. We've seen your dad at games, and it's a lot. I love it. How is Parker Messick going to keep his nerves where they need to be when you get on that mound Sunday?
Yeah, I mean, if I can keep him under control and for the debut, and then a pretty packed home start versus the Rays, and then throwing at Fenway on Labor Day. None of those moments felt too big. Just it's fun. It's baseball, and just going to be another one of the special moments that I just have so many people here that I get to throw in front of. So just go put it for them, and good or bad, I know whether it's 100 or 250 people, however many it is, I know they all love me and support me. So one bad outing isn't going to define that. So I just know I can go out there and do my thing.
What's it like when you're in your last start, like you said, Fenway, Labor Day, day game, sold out, and you don't have your curveball?
Yeah.
What have you? I mean, I'm sure it's happened before, but what was it like dealing with not having the stuff you wanted in a big league game?
Yeah, I mean it's gonna happen, right? Like you're a professional pitcher. Sometimes you're not gonna have your best stuff. You're actually probably more times than not are gonna pitch without your best stuff. So in that moment, you just kind of got to battle. You still got to find a way to throw strikes and figure out how to keep balls off the barrel. And that was a really hot team at the time. They're playing really good baseball. So it was tough. I didn't go as deep as I would have liked, but I kept us in the game as best I could for what I had that day. When I came out, it was tied. So, and that's credit to our offense for that game getting ahead early. So, I mean, you do what you can in those games and try and fight and scratch and claw, and then you'll have games like the week before where you can cruise through 7 and not give up anything. So you want more of those than not, and that's what I'm going to try and get back to this week. But just gotta deal with it.
Favorite Florida State football player of all time?
Ooh, I gotta go. I like Jordan Travis when I was there. Me and him still kind of talk to this day. But all the time I'm gonna have to go Jameis Winston. He's just a character. He's a good leader. He loves the Lord, and he's just a fun guy to watch play the game.
Just missed him in Cleveland.
I know. He was a Buccaneer when I was at home, so I got to watch him a couple times there, and that was awesome.
Well, I just thought of something, man. You're pitching on Sunday when the Bucs are going to be playing the Falcons. How's that going to go over?
I don't want to talk about it. It's probably before I go check any of my data on the game when I walk in the locker room after my start, I'm probably going to be pulling up, Sunday ticket and checking out the Bucs game.
Did you play football at all?
Oh yeah, I played all up through high school, and then once I started getting offers for baseball, I stopped. But it's my biggest regret quitting. I wish I would have played all the way through high school.
All right, your girl went to Florida though, right? How did that happen?
That's actually a byproduct of my small town. My best friend's cousin ended up being her roommate at Florida So we just met through mutual connections, and we fight about Florida State to this day. So we try to keep that out of our relationship conversations because she's just as diehard Gator fan as I am Florida State. So we can't fight about it too much.
Hey, Joe. Tim, it's a strawberry fest. You got to come down here for it in the spring. It's the best thing that ever happened. Look at his face. Did either one of them ask you about the strawberry face?
Strawberry milkshakes at Parksdale's. If you go about 20 minutes down I-4 East, you got to stop at Parksdale's. Any of you guys have a car here? I highly recommend doing that right now.
I'll get one tonight.
Yeah.